My son found this Dremel scroll saw at a thrift store, and I thought it would be a fun project to clean it up, review its features, and see how it works. So stick around, it's going to be fun. My name is James, and this is Homestyle Woodcrafts. It looks like this scroll saw hasn't been touched in a while. You can see we got some spider webs all under here that need to be cleaned up. It's kind of dirty up top. Nothing too bad. Here's the worst part though. This table is rusty. It must have been exposed to the elements, I'm assuming. So we'll need to get this cleaned up. I'm going to vacuum those spider webs away. I'm going to wipe it down. And I've got this scouring pad to clean the surface off. And I'm going to wax the table when it's all cleaned up so it'll be nice and smooth. I'm using this gray pad my neighbor gave me, which was very nice of him. I think it's a Scotch Guard pad of some kind. And it is doing awesome on this rust. Check this out. That is so much better. So awesome. You can see this area. This is the adhesive backing of that label. Now I'm trying to get that off. If you look close, you can see the outline of that adhesive, but I can't feel any of it. I feel like it's gone. I'm going to hit it with this 1500 grit waterproof sandpaper. I'm extremely pleased with how well this is cleaned up. You can see, this is the kind of stuff I was getting off of this tabletop. I'm going to let this dry pretty good, and then I'm going to wax paste the work surface. Give that time to dry a little bit, and then buff it out. The scroll saw table is dry, and I have wiped it down, so it's time to give it a coat of paste wax. So I'm just going to do a light coat. To be honest, I've never done this before, but I'm going to apply it to the table like my dad taught me to polish my church shoes. So here we go. Hey, I figure if it's good enough for my church shoes, it's good enough for a thrift store scroll saw tabletop. Okay, one more here, just a tiny bit. Okay, we'll let that dry. And now it's time to buff it out. And I'm just using a piece of old t-shirt that I had laying around. 100% cotton t-shirt. I'm done applying the paste wax and got good results. This little piece of wood is just moving across the table surface really smoothly. I did end up giving it a second coat of the paste wax just for good measure. So this little unit houses the light bulb, which is a nice feature. So I want to put a new light bulb in to make sure we've got a bright one. So I think you take this off to change the light bulb. Let's find out. Indeed, this is how you do it. I'm going to remove this and I'm going to get a new one. I just ran to the store to pick up a replacement bulb for this bulb right here. This is the one that was in the scroll saw, and this is the one I picked up. And the new one looks a little bigger, so I'm hoping that it fits. So let's see. All right, well, it's the right socket size. Let's put all this back together. And this goes over it like this, and then this. This is, I don't know what wattage the original bulb was, but this one's a 15 watt. All right, it seems to fit. Let's talk features. So first of all, the controls are up here on top. Unlike my other scroll saw where the controls are down underneath the table. So we got power, light, speed control, and has variable speed. It's got what appears to be a dust blower, flexible, and will hold its position pretty good, it looks like. The light is somewhat adjustable, not a lot. It moves up and down like this. Pretty limited range. The table is 12 inches across and it's 16 inches deep, well, just a little over 16 inches. And then the throat depth is about 16 inches, which is what it's advertised to be. One thing I like about this scroll saw, it's got this nice dust port on the side so that the any hose that you connect to it won't get in your way. And it's got the angle adjustment here underneath the table. It's got a really convenient little door here so you can clean out inside. This is where the dust is going to collect, so easy access to that. There's a door here. I'm assuming that's blade storage, but there doesn't seem to be a lot of room in there. There are 4 places. There's 2 of them. There's 4 places to bolt this down to a workbench. Okay, right here, this will accommodate a pin end blade and a pinless blade. The pin end will rest on the top here, and then the pinless blade will get clamped in here. And that's the same on the top and the bottom. Okay, now for the moment of truth. Does it work? So let's try the light first. I forgot to plug it in. Take 2, light test. Drum roll, please. Success. All right, now I only found a 15-watt bulb, so it's not super bright. I guess if your workshop is really dark, that would be helpful. I don't know if there's brighter bulbs in that size or not. Anyway, light works. And now for the big question. Will it actually cut wood? So I installed a pinless blade here. So let's give it a try. Another drum roll, please. And success. Houston, we have liftoff. Now I'm going to demo the saw. I'm going to first demonstrate how much vibration is exhibited on the table, and I'll be using the scientific rabbit and boat test, which I will explain in a minute, and then I will cut something out. We'll see how it works. So let's go. We will start with the rabbit test. Now I have to admit the rabbit test may not be universally accepted as a standard measure of vibration on a table, or I mean a scroll saw. However, it's what I have available to me. So let's give it a try. So this is at a slower speed, and as I increase speed, oh yeah, so that's quite a bit of vibration exhibited at higher speeds with the rabbit. Now let's try the boat. Low speed, about half speed, 3/4, showing lots of vibration, full speed. And there you have it. So a fair bit of vibration. Oh, and by the way, I should have mentioned, I do have it clamped down to my table. Now this is a portable workbench, so it probably doesn't provide as much stability and dampening of vibration as a heavier workbench would. I'm going to demonstrate cutting with the saw by cutting out this cute little heart. This is a piece of 3/4 inch pine that I had laying around. The first video segment of me cutting out the heart, I'm going to show in real time to demonstrate the saw more accurately. And then the second segment, I will speed up. As far as a review goes, admittedly, I don't have much experience with this other than cutting out this little heart. But it did a good job while I was cutting, and I'm looking forward to trying it some more on some other projects. So far, pretty happy, especially for $10 and a little elbow grease. So check this other video out. I think you'll like it. Thanks for watching.